not the way somebody told me to do it, because then you lost twice. My failures are funny because I'm an immigrant, so I've always got I never do that's like gonna put me totally out of business. I always got a nest egg. I'm always on like 3.5 bait. Like I'm never doing something that's like over the edge, and if this f***s up, it's like, you know? My biggest mistakes have been the things I haven't done. I referenced it real quick. If you go read my first book in 2008, Crush It, 2008, I thank my family and one random person, Travis Kalkinick, who went on to start Uber, who used to, when me and AJ started VaynerMedia, used to fly around like in Vegas and just hang out with us because he had no job. He was in between. Starts Uber. I'm investing like crazy on everything. He asked me to invest in Uber twice, and I said no, because I just bought an apartment. I was a little less liquid. I thought it was a side project for him. I also thought Uber was like a rich man's game. Like it was originally like a limo on your phone. So I was like, you know, how big is that gonna be? And I passed twice. We got in a little bit later, you know, so we did all right. But I mean, if I wrote my normal $50,000, $25,000 check, I probably left in the ballpark of 300 to 800 million on the table.
Today we're talking again about the incomparable Garyvee. Gary is an entrepreneur and has been all his life, not to mention the fact that Garyvee is very successful and quite a wealthy man. So as you would expect, he gets asked a lot how to get rich quick. To that question, he has one simple answer: get to know yourself. What are you good at? What are you better than everyone else at? What can you work harder at than anyone else? And how can you make money on it? It may seem altruistic and simplistic, but obviously, he's got the proof to show it.
Stop crying and just keep hustling. Hustle is the most important word ever, and that's what you need to do. You need to work so hard. Guys, we're building businesses here. This isn't about parties. We're building businesses. I used to work in a liquor store from 7 in the morning to 10 at night for 7 straight years, and the only days off I took were to watch the New York Jets. And you know what that did? It made me throw up on myself. I don't want to hear about this job thing, right? 9 to 5, I don't have time. If you want this, if you're miserable, or if you don't like it, or you want to do something else and you have a passion somewhere else, work 9 to 5, spend a couple hours with your family. 7 to 2 in the morning is plenty of time to do damage. But that's it. It's not gonna happen any other way. You're not gonna make stickers and give out swag and everybody's gonna give a shit about your site. I mean, you start building your equity and your brand and whatever you're trying to accomplish after hours. Everybody has time. Stop watching Lost. So, you know what I mean? I mean, if you want this, if you want bling bling, if you want to buy the jets, if you want to do shit, work. That's how you get it. Let's talk about community. Listen to your users, like Freed said, absolutely. But giving a shit about your users is way better. To me, the concern I have and why I've started this talk the way I have is because I'm concerned about what you're gonna say. A lot of people don't know what to say. They're insecure. Why would somebody listen to me? And so what they start to do is fake it. They start to pretend they're an expert. They start to wear clothes that makes it look like they're successful. They fake it. It will never work. What you're much better off doing is documenting your journey. You don't need to be an expert. You need to be honest. If you notice, you know, sometimes, I said it earlier, I talk about the same stuff. And once in a while, somebody will leave a comment, or even here will be like, Gary, you talk about the same shit. And I look at them like, you want me to lie and make up shit? Of course I talk about the same shit, because I've been running businesses for 20 plus years, and it works. And when I look at other businesses that work, they're doing the same thing I'm doing. And then when I look at other things, I see businesses sometimes that work for a year and then collapse, because it's what I've been talking to you about for the first 15 minutes, which is if you're gonna be built on shit, you're gonna sink. I was really unusual Eastern European immigrant that came during that time. Every one of my friends, every one of my parents' friends' kids were straight A students because education was the way out. If you go to Instagram literally right now and look at my account, Garyvee, 2 posts ago, I posted my high school report card because nobody believes me, but I was a straight DNF student. Somewhere around 4th grade, I realized that Saturn was not going to impact my life, and I didn't care about it. And so self-awareness is a son of a, you know, and honestly, besides health for everybody in this room, I wish you self-awareness, because once you understand who you are, you can do a lot of damage. All of us at a lot of stuff. All of us are good at a lot of stuff. The game is to figure that out. I, through good parenting, through circumstance, through who knows really what, got very self-aware very early in my life. And listen, at 13, you know, listen, it was tough for my friends' parents to say I was a loser because I got D's and F's. It wasn't fun for my teachers to say that I wasn't gonna amount to anything. Here was my biggest problem.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed our content, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.